Which meal is best to skip for weight loss? When should we eat to stay healthy and slim, better in the morning or in the evening? The question is difficult to answer, but a trend is emerging. When it comes to losing weight, there is always a discussion about whether you need to skip meals in order to achieve your weight goals. Because it is no longer a secret that the calories consumed per day must be below the body's basal metabolic rate. So where do you save? In order to achieve a healthy weight, you have two options. Either you do without a meal completely and otherwise eat according to old habits. Or you try to change your lifestyle in such a way that you end up below this value with the change in food. Of course, you can only decide for yourself which option is the right one for you, and you should never forget that the focus here is on health, and you are more likely to be happy about a balanced diet. Nevertheless, a study by the university has now been able to prove that when it comes to losing weight, dinner is the meal that should most likely disappear from the menu. And explains this with a simple reaction of the body. According to the study, that's why you should avoid a big dinner when losing weight. In the study, 16 participants were given a large breakfast, a medium lunch, and a small dinner in one day. The next day, however, the amount should reverse to find out what differences there are between the morning and evening food intake. For this purpose, the temperature of the test persons was measured, which provides information about the metabolic activity. The result: in the morning, the participants gave off significantly more heat after eating than in the evening. This points to a process called food-induced thermogenesis. Example: the heating of the body by metabolism. This effect was more pronounced after breakfast on both days, regardless of the size of the meals. In addition, the scientists were able to determine cravings leads. Based on this result, the researchers advise when losing weight to eat a relatively large amount of food in the morning and avoid large meals in the evening. This supports the metabolism on the one hand and digestion on the other hand, which has been shown to function more slowly later in the day. In addition, when losing weight, in most cases one tries to avoid sweets and unhealthy foods. It is also helpful for this if the blood sugar level remains constant and thus does not encourage cravings. By the way, of course we are not talking about completely foregoing dinner, but about a reduction. Instead of a portion of pasta, it is better to eat a small salad or a plate of tomato and mozzarella, in order to only slightly saturate the body, support digestion and get around 10% of the daily food intake. What should weight loss diet look like? In order to be able to lose weight sustainably and permanently and to achieve a healthy weight, the combination of a balanced diet and plenty of exercise is essential. This includes plant-based meals with lots of fresh fruit and vegetables, healthy fats and proteins. In principle, carbohydrates are also not a problem during a diet. You should just make sure that they are mainly whole grain, oatmeal, or natural carbohydrates from potatoes, for example. Nonetheless, it is important not to underestimate movement in your lifestyle. It doesn't always have to be sweaty workouts, but can also mean a walk or a bike ride, because this influence also stimulates the metabolism and digestion, and the meals consumed are better utilized.